I'll take roll as we go through the meeting, but we do have a quorum. We're missing 2 or 3 that I knew weren't going to be here today, but we're good to get busy and do some work. And I was asked by Miss Sally Snow, who's going to be giving the EMSC update, if she could go first because she's got some guests coming and she's got to fight the rain to get home.
That's right. My kids are coming in from Colorado, and I haven't seen them since December. All right. Tony gave me 5 pages of stuff to report on, but I can promise you I'm not going to read 5 pages worth of stuff. But the one thing that I need to talk about is not so much applicable to EMS, but to hospitals. The National Pediatric Readiness Project, this is a repeat study from one they did in like 2002 to look at hospital preparedness to take care of kids. They will survey about 6,000 hospitals in the United States. It's an online survey. It'll probably take about 45 minutes to do. It will be sent to the ED nursing and physician leadership in all the hospitals, and you can print it out and go around your department and see what you've got and what you don't have, and then go back and fill it out. And it's designed to address the existing gaps in pediatric readiness in every level of hospital in the country. So it's a little bit different than the original study because it has a performance improvement component, so you can see your readiness score immediately and benchmark your hospital against others of like size and configuration. So that's coming down the pike. The Essential Pediatric Airway Project that the EMSC project or state partnership grant did over this last year distributed 220 neonatal BVMs. They also distributed over 100 pediatric end-tidal CO2 devices. One of the things that we need you guys to do is to spread the word that there are still neonatal BVMs and 400 neonatal masks still available to be given away. So an EMS agency who has a need for one of those just needs to get in touch with Tony and ask for it. I was asked to have Tony send out another email to all the providers, making sure people know that that equipment's still available. Because that is still there, and we'd really like to give it away. The Pediatric Continuing Education Program, the Office of Rural Health is going to partner with the EMSC State Partnership Grant, and they're looking to spend some flex grant dollars to develop some education through the critical access hospitals. They have a proposal in right now to do a pilot partnership with Rankin County Hospital District and Upton County, which is pretty centrally located among several rural access hospitals in that area. So hopefully they'll get that money and be able to do that. They're looking at trying to maximize the impact of some low-cost CE for EMS and for nursing in those critical access hospitals. And we don't know whether we're going to use the EPC course that NAEMT has, or if we're going to do something homegrown that we could get nursing and EMSCE for and be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone out there. So the biggest challenge is going to be being able to get something that we can get CE for both disciplines on. But it is certainly the intent of the EMSC State Partnership Grant to keep the principles of evidence-based care and family-centered care in mind when we develop and distribute all those education courses. You guys probably know that in 2010 there was a survey done at the EMS conference of providers and medical directors looking at lots of questions about online and offline medical control. The last 3.5 or 4 pages of Tony's report that he gave me are the results of that survey. But I was told at the PEDS committee this morning that they plan to present the entire survey with a PowerPoint so you can actually see what the results of the survey were. And so I'm not going to go over any of that stuff today. Is there anything